I don't know how to do it well. It's supposed to have Tommy that too, who's just oh yeah, just click this button, just click that. There you go. OGT does.
Yeah, I might not be able to do this today.
Sad. Yeah, I don't know what to say there because I would have assumed. Right.
Phone. You see, I'm not an idiot, right? Like,
No, like I didn't know what the fuck I was doing either.
I still don't even know how I just got to it. I don't know.
Oh, I guess if you go to like create a post, maybe.
That's right, and then all the way right. Yeah, that's where I got it.
That. Yeah. Still dumb.
Hi, everybody. I think I'm here. I'm so sorry that I'm like 10 minutes late, but Facebook has completely redone their entire way to get to live video, and I couldn't figure out how to get there. If you can hear me, just let me know. And so I had to have Alan come out, my good buddy Alan, and we're looking at it. We couldn't figure it out. Could still access it on the phone, so I knew there was a way to do it. Just had to figure it out. And they like buried the live video far, far away inside of like a really hard place to find, which I'm glad that I do Coffee Time to know this, because we obviously use Facebook for our severe weather coverage. And if we had not known this, and we have severe weather, which we don't have any in the forecast. No, not in the forecast. But if we had severe weather and then we were trying to log into Facebook, we wouldn't be able to find the live video. Like, that was crazy. Like, it's like buried now. There's like reels and channels and everything else, but the live video wasn't there. Kind of scary, actually. Anyway, see what happens. I don't even know. I'm so late. I don't even know if anybody's going to end up showing up today. I feel really bad. I was very late today. 10 minutes late, slacking. Not doing good stuff here this morning. Let's find out where we're at. So cold temperatures this morning, only in the 20s. And temperatures not warming up fast at all. In fact, it's still 30 degrees in the shoals. We have plenty of sunshine. Absolutely gorgeous sunrise this morning across the board. Not just in the shoals, but for areas like in Huntsville and also in Athens, East Limestone. You're glowing, but you're still just 30 degrees. Very cold stuff. The temperatures, for the most part, slow to move this morning in Guntersville, just sitting at 30. Lots of sunshine. Same in Huntsville. In fact, this morning, first time in Huntsville, dropped into the 20s, and that is cold stuff. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Sorry I'm 14 minutes and 12 seconds late. I hope you all can hear me. Facebook has changed how to get to the live video, and they literally have buried it. And I'm really glad that I do Coffee Time and could figure this out, because the reason why I say that is because we use Facebook obviously for severe weather coverage, right? And had I not done this, I would have never known where that was, and that was really hard to find. And not only is it hard to find, but it defaults you to a test live. So you start doing a test and you think you're talking to people for 2 minutes, which is what I did. Then I'm like, gosh, nobody came on. Like, where is everybody today? Because it's not live. So then I had to delete that one and start again. So I am here and ready to go. I'm so sorry. I'm running a little late, but Facebook really messing with me today with mixing everything up. Mother Nature may be messing with you too with how cold it is outside. So first time at the Huntsville airport that the temperatures dropped into the 20s this month. First time cold this morning and first time since like mid-March when it was still winter last year. It was still winter when it was 20s. It was March 19th. And coldest start for the entire Tennessee Valley as a whole in a very long time because we had not just 20s, but we had some teens this morning. So very cold air, certainly in place. Take a look at what we got camera-wise. We're not going to warm up quickly through the morning. It's going to take some time, but eventually we'll go mid to upper 40s this afternoon. It turns out to be a pretty nice day, albeit very cold this morning. And if you like it sunny, but you don't mind the chill in the air, then today is your day. East Limestone, about 30 degrees. Cold this morning for you. You're down to like 24, I think, at one point. Gunnersville, I think it was about 27 when I was on air with you this morning, and now you're at 30. No smoke on the water, though. That temperature in the water, the river, is starting to get a little bit colder. But there was a little smoke on the water in the shoals this morning. Huntsville, delightful sunshine and 30. Decatur still at 29. The sunrise was real and looked good this morning. And in Madison, not very many cars on the road, but maybe you're doing some small business shopping today. And if that's the case, have fun, be safe, and enjoy the shopping time with friends and family. Temperatures in the 40s this afternoon, as I mentioned. Athens, I turned the camera to see a beautiful sunrise. Takes a little while to get up and over those trees, but once it does, it's quite gorgeous. And the sunshine looks good in Huntsville as well. And yeah, plenty of sunshine for the weekend. Temperatures today, mid to upper 40s. It's about where we were yesterday. Tonight, some clouds will move in this afternoon, or this evening rather. And what will happen is that will keep your temperatures from bottoming out. It'll be like around 30 when you wake up tomorrow. But the cold temperatures, when I show the 10-day here in a moment, they're going to stick around for early next week, which means if you have plans to go to the Christmas Day Parade, which is really like a night parade in Huntsville, it's on Tuesday. December 3rd, I do believe, is the day. I hope I have that right. 6 p.m., 36 degrees. That's all we got. It'll be cold for the parade. I will be down there with a couple people from the station marching in the parade. Can't wait to do it. And there's the temperatures in the 10-day, and I'll lead this up. After 40s today, we'll try to hit 50 Sunday, and then quickly replaced by really cold air Monday and Tuesday. The rain chance for Wednesday and Thursday right now doesn't look all that impressive, but it does look like the temperatures will warm up to 50s. That 60 on Thursday might be a reach, but nonetheless, 50s for sure. And next weekend, I've left it dry for now, but it depends on which forecast model you want to go with, because the Euro keeps us dry until next Monday. The GFS throws a few little showers in Wednesday, Thursday, and then a big storm for next Saturday and Sunday, rainfall. But not all forecast models agree right now, so we're just going to leave it dry for now. Hi, Vacation Valerie. I see you. Good morning. Hi, Glenda. Good morning. I see you with two little blue faces, which usually tells me you're cold, and I get it. Janie says she's cold, too. Good morning. Good cold morning, Jeff Denora. Good cold morning to you, too. Fantastic to see you on. Amanda, good morning. Brr, cold morning. Good morning. Yes, yes, yes. Everybody waking up this morning, certainly a chill in the air and letting me know, but I want to show you something, too. We talked about this last week. So I think I said on air, I think it was on Noon Show, I said, we were tracking showers and storms that Wednesday night. There was no severe weather. And I said, hey, we talk about the rain. Everybody gets all excited about the rainfall, but wait until the temperatures get cold. And by the time we get to the weekend, that's all anybody's going to be talking about. And that's what everybody's talking about this morning. I'll show you the current temperatures. Hi, Amy. Good to see you on. Good morning to you. I see Rita Wynn on. Rita, I didn't comment back to you this morning. I'm sorry, but I saw your cute little picture of the pup. I think it was Wiggles, Miss Wiggles, and all bundled up because it was 20 here this morning. And she says, our pups didn't like it. Have a great day and stay warm if you can. Will do. I'm going to have a little patio time later today. I can't wait. I put the heater on and I'm good to go. Vacation Valerie, the hostess with the mostest, telling everybody to say hello. Let me show you something really quick with the temperatures, okay? So right now, 20s to near 30. Much of the U.S. is cold. It got down into the 30s all the way down to the Panhandle this morning in Florida. Mobile was at 40 this morning. You see all that purple? That purple is like an Arctic blast of air. Where is it coming from? Oh, Canada. Yep, 37 below, way up there in a town that I don't even know, I've never been to. It's like Faro, Canada? Okay, it's way up there. Northwest Territories kind of thing. So 37 below. And it's that core of really cold Arctic air that's plunging south. and we get a little taste of it here. Now, with the really cold temperatures in place, here's something that I'm going to blow your mind with, I think. Well, maybe not. November warmth. You're like, what are you talking about, you crazy Jeff DeNoyer guy? Well, so far this month, Huntsville is still on pace with 1 day left to have the top spot for the warmest November on record since 1907. I don't make this stuff up. It's the average temperature, high and low combined. Now, sometimes the high can happen in the morning, sometimes the low can happen in the afternoon, but it's just an average, right? And if my math is correct, we should hold the top spot by 0.1 come midnight tonight when we switch the calendar to December. But think about how warm, with the colder temperatures we've had at the end of the month, think about how warm it's had to be in the beginning of the month to beat this record, right? I mean, it's a lofty thing. Records go back for 120-something years, almost. And we have a chance to have the warmest November on record. I think we'll get there. It's going to be like really close. I think if the low is 25, which I think it was, and if the high is 45 in Huntsville, I do believe it makes it so it's 59.9, which means we'd be warmest by like 0.1 or 58.9. I apologize. I did the math. Apparently I send messages to everybody in the weather department. We do like correspondence back and forth. And I've been talking about it like all month. I'm sure like Chelsea, Eric, and Brad are like, Jeff, stop. It's not that big of a deal. But I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. Stan, good morning, my good friend. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. He says, it got down to 22 degrees, and I got 4.62 inches for November. The contractor is supposed to start Monday, and my burns are healing slowly. Well, I'm happy they're healing. That's a good rainfall amount for you this month, which is good, 4.62, and that 22 is awfully cold, my friend. You stay warm. Very chilly stuff this morning. I think it was Pulaski. I was on air this morning. Pulaski got down to 19. I imagine if you were in Jackson County or if you were in DeKalb County this morning, especially higher elevations up towards Franklin County in Tennessee, I imagine like Winchester, I imagine there was some 18s and 17s and 19s. I mean, Rita Wynn lives in Mentone, and she just told me she got down to 20. So if you live in like Ider, Fife, Sylvania, Henniger, Flat Rock, most of the places that I would imagine you were in the teens in some areas, especially like Bryant, Stevenson, Hollywood. Yeah, cold, cold, cold. And even areas west, a lot of times we think higher elevation's cold, but like even sometimes the valleys can outperform too and get a little chilly as well. Anyway. Hi, Eileen Smith. It is fantastic to see you. I miss you. I hope all is well. Hope all is well. Good to see you on. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Hope you had a fantastic holiday. Hi, Dad. My dad's on today. Good morning, Larry. Hi, Dad. I talked to my dad on Thanksgiving. I made sure. I always text. I try. But, Dad, thanks for coming on and saying hi. Yeah, Vacation Valley is trying to is a hostess with the mostest. My dad is the best. So my dad comes on and he's wicked cool and he says, hey, I like watching your Facebook Lives. It's good to see you on. The answering back and forth, he could try it. I think you might see a comment. I don't know, though. There he goes. There he goes. He answered back. It's a big day. There you go, Dad. My dad's cool. So Stan says, hey, roll Tide. And then I'm sure there's going to be a War Eagle and a roll Tide. The house is divided, Vacation Valley says. Yes, I don't follow either team. I hope both teams play well. And the Iron Bowl is today. In Tuscaloosa is where I do believe the game is played at 2:30 today. The temperatures there will actually probably make it to low 50s. Winds are calm, plenty of sunshine. The weather will cooperate. It turns out to be a fantastic day for the Iron Bowl today. The weather will be certainly cooperative. And hopefully it's an entertaining game. Unless you're a big fan of one or the other teams, you want to just crush the other team, and that's great. For me personally, I'll be watching the game undivided, and hopefully just want to see a really good game. That's what I'm hoping for. Like that game between Georgia and Georgia Tech last night. If anybody missed that game, 8 overtimes. Like, it was epic. Epic game. Whether you're a Georgia fan or a Georgia Tech fan, or if you're just a pure football fan, it was an amazing game. It was awesome. Awesome game. Awesome game. I'm sure some people locally here would probably have wanted Georgia to lose, but it was a really good game. Really good game. Oh, and any Titans fans are watching, a couple good friends of mine that like to watch, and if you want to talk Titans, there's a gentleman here named Patrick. He's a good guy, and he does good work here. And he's a big Titans fan, and literally passed him like in the newsroom on Wednesday. And him and I, well, he had plotted it, and I had plotted it separately, and then we talked and compared notes. We have plotted away for the Tennessee Titans that they can still make the playoffs this year. I know people probably think we're crazy, but it can happen. Hi, Helen. Good to see you on. Good morning to you. Coffee time. My coffee's almost gone. My coffee was really good this morning. They have all these new flavors in the coffee makers thing area, and it's really good. Look at this. It's been very cold last week. Frost everywhere. My dad talking to Vacation Valerie. Look at this. Dad, way to go, Dad. I'm so psyched. Hi, Brenda King. Good morning, Jeff. Good morning, everyone. I thought it was Monday when I got up. Oh, Brenda, don't even get me started about the days of the week right now, right? I'm going to put the 10-day forecast up for you all again so you can look at that instead of me. But, yeah, I'll tell you this. Like, I'm truly thinking that, like, I thought yesterday was Saturday, and I feel like today should be Sunday. And, boy, my whole entire thought process of what day it is just all whack right now. That's what happens when I actually have a couple days off and didn't have to do anything for Thursday and Friday. Had a great Thanksgiving, spent time with the dogs. It was awesome. Saw 2 Havoc games. Hey, congratulations to Havoc. After a tough loss the night before in overtime, they beat Birmingham last night. It was a great game. Their penalty kill gets all the props. Killing off penalties like it was nothing. 5-minute boarding major, no problem, no goal. It was awesome. Amy says, War Eagle. And Amanda says, that Georgia Tech game, I know, right? Oh my gosh, waves of emotion in that game. Sort of like the weather forecast. We bring you down with the temperatures, and then we bring you up. Waves of emotion with the temperatures this week as we finally warm back up Wednesday and Thursday. But if you want to look at like long-term forecast models, I think a lot of it will play out that we actually stay above average temperature in December after the cold blast to start the month. So we'll see how that plays out. But temperatures by mid-month look like they'll be slightly above average, but that can all change, of course. We know that. Amanda, RTR, roll tide, roll. Vacation Valley, your son cracks me up. I'm sure there's times that I make my dad laugh sometimes too. There's probably times I've made him like really upset with me too, but Amy says, yeah, that was an amazing game last night. It was epic, that Georgia Tech game. Like, wow, like 8 overtimes. Are you kidding me right now? Like, it was crazy. I think Ole Miss, Eli Manning played in one of those like epic games before they did the 2-point conversions for points. I don't know who it was against, but it was a long time ago, and it got up real high score, and they ended up like throwing for 700 yards or something like that because the game never ended. But anyway. Good morning. Yeah, Amanda says, you say this shirt looks good on me. It's kind of funny about this story is I never wear this shirt on Saturday and Sunday, and I never wear this tie on Saturday and Sunday. Well, I shouldn't have worn it today because it makes it look like I'm affiliated with Auburn, and I'm completely neutral. But what's funny is my promo for the weekend that airs, like when we start the show, is with this suit on and with this shirt on. And I'm like, I don't want to ever wear my promo outfit when I'm like doing my thing. So it just looks weird. But I forgot this morning because I was half asleep and I came in and I was like, I messed it up. But thank you. Appreciate it. I like this shirt. It's like one of the few shirts that's fitting me right now because I just keep eating. So I'm running out of shirts. I got to go shopping this weekend. Thank you, Vacation Valley. Hi, Christine Tinker. I see you. Good morning. It's cold day up here. Yeah, it's cold up in Bryant, right? You got a little elevation over there. Yeah. You're very chilly. You stay warm, Christine Tinker. Cold stuff for you. Amanda's asking how everyone's Thanksgiving was. I hope everybody had a fantastic Thanksgiving. If it was friends, with family, or maybe just by yourself, or however you do Thanksgiving. I hope it was a good one. I ate a lot of food. I just kept eating. I kept eating. And I didn't feel guilty at all. It felt good. Virginia says, you better believe it's cold. It is very cold outside. Temperatures in the 20s. Teens. Brr. Brenda King says, my Thanksgiving was great. Thank you. Hopes yours was well. Hopes your Thanksgiving was as well. I had trouble talking on air this morning too, so it's just carrying over into my coffee time, which is fantastic. Vacation Valerie says, great. Family time was great, which is good. And Christine Tinker wishing everybody a fantastic Saturday. And everybody, Vacation Valerie, the hostess with the mostest, saying hi to just about everybody who pops in here, which is fantastic. And I love it. So, my Facebook Live changes. I was talking about in the beginning, if you haven't watched the video from the start. Boy, they buried the live video in like all these different things you got to hit, right? And another thing too, which is kind of weird, was glad it happened on my coffee time so I can figure it out, because if it was like a severe weather day, which it's not, it would have been really difficult to find it. They kind of switched things up here and made it very different. So I'm glad I figured this out. I had to get some help in the back. Alan had to come out and save me, but crazy. Hey Rachel, how you doing? It's good to see you. Good morning to you. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope all is well. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate that. Hope all is well. Amanda, I ate a little extra for Valerie. I ate so much food. Gosh, I just kept eating and eating and eating. And then I went to the Have a Game. I kept eating at the Have a Game last night. I don't know what they call that little Dorito pouch when you put the Doritos in it and you put all the gook on it and you just eat it with a fork. Oh, I could just devour that like all day. I had one last night. It was so good. So good. Christine Tinker says, roll Tide roll. Got some Auburn fans in here too. I know we do. We're like 50-50, I'm sure. Jackie says, good morning, my dear friend. Hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I most certainly did. And Jackie, fantastic to see you. And I hope you had a fantastic Thanksgiving as well. And yeah, I mean, it's weird because Thanksgiving was so late this month. So you look on the calendar and all of a sudden we're flipping December, 3 days after Thanksgiving. And you have a very short window from now until Christmas. It's less than a month. And those late Thanksgivings, it's when you have the first day of the month in November on a Friday. It's the latest Thanksgiving you can have. It's the 28th. And we got this week, this month, this year. So, yeah, coming quick. You go like Thanksgiving, then all of a sudden, boom, in your face, December, like this cold air. Boom, right? And then you go into Christmas, and all of a sudden you got to get hustling on your shopping. So that's why I'm saying today is a great day. It's kind of cold outside in the morning, chilly in the afternoon, cool, whatever you want to call it, but a good day to do shopping, especially if you're like in one of the malls. But we really want you to go small business shopping if you can. And a lot of that's like in the downtown area. They had last night over at Big Spring Park, went there. The ice skating rink was packed, which was great. Everybody was skating. Mayor Tommy Battle was there, and he was talking about the Christmas tree lighting and what a great event it is, that you have the ice skating and then you have the tinsel trail, and there's so much holiday spirit down there. It was really great. Everybody was a little chilly, and they were all looking at me going, oh, it's a little cold. Yep, we covered that. But like the tree lighting was really beautiful. It looks good. The trees look good. There's 450 trees on Tinsel Trail this year. 450. And they were talking about how some of them went viral on like the internet last year because they were decorated so grand and bougie. And yeah, it's a great family event too. There's a lot of vendors down there. You can get a little hot cocoa, make it a Hallmark moment. And what's also really cool too is last night they had little vendors that were like in tents with their heats on and trying to stay warm. But great way to pick up some Christmas gifts. Now, it was only for one night last night. I don't think it goes all weekend. But I saw a lot of people stocking up, including my friend Becky, who was picking up a whole bunch of stuff. And why not? You can knock out your whole Christmas list with like local vendors. How cool is that, right? Giving back to the people who do it locally here, which is fantastic. Vacation Valerie says, I had not pies even though Vacation Valerie made 4 pies but didn't have any of those pies. The challenge. Oh, you know what's really cool too? I was at the Have a Game and the little bundt cake place was there. And they had these little miniature bundt cakes. Whew, lemon, really good. Strawberry looked really good too. Jackie says, I had a wonderful day with family. Thank you, Jackie. I'm very happy to hear that. It's fantastic. I'm glad you had a good Thanksgiving. Jan says, good morning. Good morning to you, Jan. I hope you have a fantastic Saturday. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving day. Edward, what's up? Good morning. It's cold. Had a flat tire when I woke up, but it's still going to be a great day. Yep. Get over the flat tire, move on, and have a good day. And speaking of that, Edward, that's a great segue. With the colder temperatures in place, your PSI levels on your tires may drop a little bit. You may start to see a line at the Costco today, not for the food, but for the air pressure tire thingy where you got to wait in line. There's only 2 of them, and it's right near the tire place, and cars are backing out, and it gets a little dicey if you're trying to wait to get in there. But might have to put a little air in those tires this morning because they might be just a little bit low with the colder temperatures that have moved on in. Edward, that's a great segue. That's like a volleyball set right there. Spike, Jeff Dedore, done. All right. Amanda, I shop a lot of places. I've seen on TVL today. There are so many fantastic local businesses with all kinds of different products and services right around us. Yes, and that is a great thing to say, Amanda. It's fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. And, whether it was at the market, the tents last night at the Big Spring Park, if you're going shopping today, and you can shop locally, that's fantastic. I know TVL does a fantastic job of reaching out to local vendors and try to get them on air here during the holiday season so they can tell you what they sell and ways that you can go ahead where you can maybe purchase something where you don't have to go drive downtown. You can do it right online. And it doesn't matter if it's in Huntsville or if it's the Shoals or wherever you're at. There's local businesses in every town across the Tennessee Valley, which is fantastic. And a great way to support people trying to make their livelihood with their own business. It's awesome. I don't have to do much Christmas shopping. It's not like I don't have these big long lists of things to buy for people. But whatever I do buy, I try to do it locally for sure. Amy says, Snail on the Wall bookstore is open in 5 Points. Lots of people don't know how they now have a brick and mortar store. So there you go. So Snail on the Wall bookstore right in 5 Points. And walking around 5 Points is like a great day even when it's cold outside too. There are things to do even besides going to the bookstore. Just things that you can do. But shopping locally, it's a great suggestion, Amy. Thank you. Amanda says Lemon and Lavender Boutique is awesome. Another small business across the area. And I have to be a little careful with advertising right now. But yeah, I mean, I'd rather talk about small business places, where you can shop locally and support people locally. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's good. Vacation Valerie said, it's going to be a great day. I like that. Jackie, thank you. I appreciate that. I ate a lot of food for Thanksgiving Day, so I'm not feeling all the best in terms of that, but I appreciate that. You're very kind. Brittany, what's up? Brittany Yarborough, how are you? Good morning. I hope everyone stays warm and had an amazing Thanksgiving. Brittany, that is very sweet of you to say. I'm going to put a big old like to that. I like comments like that. Positive energy. That's what we got here. And hoping everyone stays warm. And yeah, staying warm indeed. Now, I'm not rolling dice when I do that, I promise. Yeah, Edward says flat tire is an easy fix. Bring on the day. I like that. Amanda says, and I highly recommend goat milk stuff. Amazing products. Literally changed my life. No joke. Good. It's a small business. I'm all about small business. That's good. Support it all you can. Does Costco charge for air? And Edward said, probably $1, but I'm not sure. I had to go put air in my tires, and this is like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and we had that first little blast of cold for like one day, right? And my tires in my truck went down. I don't believe it costs anything, and I don't even think you have to show your Costco membership. Now, it might have changed, and Edward may know something way more than I do. But when I went there, if I remember correctly, the only problem I had is the guy that was like filling the tire next to me, I literally almost hit him when I parked. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And he was like, it's okay. Yeah, it felt pretty bad. But I don't think I had to put any money into it. I think I could just kind of, well, I didn't do it. I had somebody help me because I don't know how to do that stuff. I know, it's pretty pathetic. I don't want to talk about But yeah, so there you go. And I know too, Amy, there's a gas station on University. I don't know what the name of it is. It's over by Jordan University. There's no charge for air at that one too. The problem is that it doesn't work all the time. It only works like half the time I've ever been there. That's why I go to the one in Costco. So there you go. Stan says, my Thanksgiving was laid back. Max and I, my son and family will come and pick me up to go and have Thanksgiving with them. Have a blessed Saturday to all my friends. Stan, have a very good time with your son. I think that's fantastic. Give big hugs to Max. I'm glad you had a good day with Max on Thanksgiving and a very laid back Thanksgiving. And oh my gosh, can I completely relate to that? Because I literally didn't have anything to do on Thanksgiving and the day after. It was wonderful. Here's your 10-day forecast, everybody. I'm going to put it up again. If you have any questions, just hit me up. Oh, by the way, forgot to tell you, hurricane season ends today. Yay. We didn't make it to Valerie. I know Vacation Valerie, you're going to be very upset. We made it to the T's, I do believe. So the last name system that I know of was Tony. I don't know. Did we make it to Tony? I got to look now. I don't know. We might have only made it to Sarah. Hang on a second. Sarah was a good song. Hang on. I lost track because we haven't had a name storm in a while. So bear with me, and I feel pretty stupid. But I'm pretty sure we stopped. I think we got to Sarah. I don't think we got to Tony. We never got to Tony. So Sarah, we got to the S's. So we never got to Tony. So Vacation Valerie, we were too short of your wonderful name for the Atlantic hurricane season this year. But it was active. A lot of name systems and a lot of big players too, including Milton, Francine, and Helene. They will be the three that we remember the most. But yeah, crazy, crazy, crazy. Amy says, sausage balls and potato candy on the menu for Iron Bowl Sunday. Amy, I'm on my way. Bam, here I come. That sounds good. I'm all about food right now. You can't stop me on eating. It's the time of year. From Thanksgiving to Christmas, watch out. None of my suits will fit, and I just devour food. It's like I can't stop eating. Vacation Valley, I have a little compressor I carry in my car that's at least 15 years old and still works great. Takes care of the change in the weather day. Yeah, Vacation Valley, that is great advice. And if I remember correctly, I remember seeing one of those infomercials where there's like a little thing you can buy that's like that, where you just carry it in your car and you can immediately just compress the air into your tire, like wherever you're at. That's kind of what I need. I feel like my tires go low on my truck a lot, which I don't understand. And then I had a Mini Cooper and it never went low. So I don't know. I don't understand that. Amanda says, I'm not sure about Costco, but any dealership or repair shop will do it for free. There you go. Jackie, you have a wonderful day too. Edward says, FYI, for the people that don't know how to air up a tire with PSI, you can stop at any tire shop and they will do it for free. And Edward said the same thing. You can stop at any tire shop and they will do it for free. Just like if you go to like AutoZone for your battery or something, they'll test it for free, stuff like that. So there are services that can help you with your vehicle, tire pressure and other things. Pressure of this forecast from a meteorology standpoint, not that hard. Just talking about the cold temperatures for the next 4 days. There's your shower chance Wednesday night into Thursday. Again, the American model has a few showers. The Euro keeps us completely dry until the following Monday. But the American model GFS not only has showers Wednesday and Thursday, but throws in a pretty good hefty rainmaker for Saturday and Sunday, where we have it dry right now, and that might need to be adjusted. But forecast model spread this far out, like 7 days. It's like an accordion. You're just bringing it together. You're taking all little bits and pieces with each and every day until we get to that weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend. And once we get to about Tuesday, Wednesday, we can start fine-tuning things, see if something's going to hit, see if something's going to miss. If it does hit, what are the hours it's going to rain? And that's what we do. So just saying it's out there. But right now, left it dry. Brittany says, I'm making some sausage balls too and Thanksgiving leftover crescent rolls. Ooh, and she says War Eagle. That sounds good too. I'm going to hit that house too. Brittany, I'm coming to your house too. I'm going to go to a whole bunch of houses today and eat a lot of food. You all keep cooking. I like this. Leftovers can come to Jeff. Amanda, it's a great idea. I need to get one of those. Talking about the little compressor in the car. Hi, Denise. Good morning, Jeff. I finally made it here. Denise, I appreciate you being here. It's all good. Thank you for stopping by. So you finally made it here. We're here waiting for you. So it's all good. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you had a fantastic Thanksgiving. I'm on the way. I need some sausage balls in my life. Edward's going to cook some sausage balls up too. Hey, it's all good. Everybody have some fun. You know, a lot of eating, a lot of football today. Good, good, good. If you're not small business shopping, you're watching football, which is great. My household, it's a big game tonight at 6:30 as the Sooners play. Everyone knows my household's an Oklahoma Sooner fans. Yeah, so can't wait. I love football. Love it. Still going to, if you want to know my thought process, and Patrick's too, who works here, are how we're going to get the Tennessee Titans on the NFL side of things to the playoffs, just hit me up on Messenger and I'll explain how we're all going to make this happen. All right. Jeffrey Resendez. Oh, one thing I want to do really quick. I want to see the temperature. I want to see where we're at because we're almost at 9 o'clock now. Where are we at temperature-wise? Yeah, we got temperatures above freezing in some parts of the area now. So, we're moving quick. Still some 20s out there. It's still kind of chilly. But, hey, it's all good. Jeffrey Resendez, hello. I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you did too, Jeffrey Resendez. I hope all is well with you. And, yeah, happy Thanksgiving, my friend. Amanda says, leftover sausage balls and white country gravy here. All right, everybody talking food. I'm talking temperatures around freezing right now. We were in the 20s, some teens this morning. Very cold. Everybody's getting excited back there. Do you hear that? I love that. I love the energy in the building this morning. It's been great. Our good buddy Alan, though, is leaving us. So Alan has the last day coming up on Tuesday. He's the one who helped me find the live feed today. Good buddy of mine. And I'm very happy for him that he gets to move to South Carolina. But very bummed out that he's leaving, though. Good kid. Good kid. That's why I say good kid. So when you're getting older, you say, good kid. But he'll be sorely missed here. He's a good guy, great attitude. Never in a bad mood, which is fantastic. You always got to be positive. When the back of the house is positive, like, people who work in the TMP, and then it carries on to the people out here, and you just end up having it's a really good atmosphere to be part of, especially when you're on TV, when you got to bring the energy every day. It's good stuff. That was my stomach that just growled, and it shouldn't be growling because I ate food before I went to bed last night. It's probably why none of my shirts fit this morning. Oh boy. Amanda, there's definitely a sausage ball theme today. Yes. Hey, you know what? Whatever food y'all making, I'm there. There's nothing that I don't eat, so bring it on. Hi, Marilyn Wade. Good to see you. Good morning, Jeff. She says, roll tide. She said, good cold morning, technically. Let me get that right. Hear that? A lot of excitement. Cold temperatures will do that. You get inside, you warm up, and you thaw out, and you start yelling. It's really wonderful. Sausage. Vacation Valley. Nope, can't have those. Yep, off the menu for you. I got it. Jeffrey Resendez. I will be helping out with Santa Claus on the fire truck on December 11th around my neighborhood in Jamestown, Rhode Island. Jeffrey Resendez, that is fantastic. I think that's great. Donating your time to hang out with Santa Claus, which is fantastic. Good stuff. Amanda, vicariously live through me. I'll eat some for you. Yes, I Vacation Valley. I'll let you know. I'll eat some really good food, and I'll tell you how bad it is so you don't feel like you missed out. Is that okay? As Brittany says, football is life. It is. For me, it is. College football. And it's funny, I didn't really play football in high school. I played college ball, baseball, and I played in high school and stuff. But football, I played my freshman year, and I just was horrible. They tried to be a D-back. I played a little cornerback. I played a little tight end. I played wide receiver. I think they told me to throw the ball once, and I threw it really far. And they were like, we're not going to have you be quarterback. And I don't know why. And then what else? I played center. They tried to find a position for me. But I was horrible at every position at football. I was terrible. Terrible. And then, I was playing cornerback one game in, my freshman year, and this team ran, a double reverse throw. I'm like, you can just beat me without the trickery. You don't have to, do all this reverse stuff. Just have the guy run by me. That's all you needed to do. But football is life. That is a great line. Football is life from, oh my gosh, I can't think of his name from Ted Lasso. Oh no! Football is life. Patty, good morning, she says. Enjoy all your food. How about a roll tide and have a blessed day? You can roll tide or war eagle in my house any day. You all good. Everybody's welcome in this house. You good. But I hope your favorite team wins, which is great. Vacation Valerie. Yeah, Vacation Valerie says, agreed. Football is life. Hey, Darlene, good to see you. I was going to write you and Rick. I hope everything's going well. Hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. I know it's been very stressful for you the last couple months, but I hope that you had a little time to enjoy some time for Thanksgiving Day. And also yesterday, we are on Saturday now, right? Yeah, my days are all mixed up, but continue having a fantastic time during the holiday season and a good weekend to you. Always a pleasure to see you on. Call me later if you need to. We'll talk. Vacation Valerie, the ending of the Chiefs game last night was crazy. I'm still in shock. They just find ways to win. Whether the other team gives it to them or they take it, they just win. Except that one game. Yeah, they had one loss. But, I mean, what a bad way for the Raiders to lose. Point. Blocked field goal one-on-one game. Speaking of that, Chiefs segue, tonight's the night, right, Vacation Valerie? I think so. I can't think of the name of the movie, though. So anybody who's into Hallmark and you like the Chiefs, they have I'm not kidding you, there it is, Chiefs Hallmark movies on the Hallmark Channel tonight. And it's got Tyler Hines in it, and it's got that young girl with the blonde hair, and I can't think of her name. She's really good, too. She was in the Santa Claus movie. Anyway, it's about being the Chiefs fan, and like he's like spokesperson for the Chiefs, and Mama Kelsey's in it, and Andy Reid is in it. There's a whole bunch of like cameos from people with the Chiefs in it, and they are hyping this thing up on Hallmark. Almost every commercial has it. So I'm intrigued. I am going to watch the Sooners game at 6:30, but I may go back and forth and check out this movie just to see what it's all about. Kind of excited about it. Amanda says that game was nuts last night. Yeah, the Raiders and the Chiefs. It was a very, very crazy game. So it was I don't know if it was a gift, Vacation Valerie, because sometimes, like, I always say this in football, like football, the competition in football it's so close. Like, I know there's some bad teams, like the Raiders are 2-10. But like there are teams, like every game, the margin of error is so tight. And sometimes you have to make your own opportunities in football. And I think the Chiefs are really good at doing that. Maybe sometimes a little help from the refs, but that's okay. I won't go there. But that's what it is in football. It's such a fine line. One holding call in a game can set you back on that one possession and you end up losing by 3 or something like that, you know. It's crazy, I tell you. Vacation Valerie says 7 p.m. for the Chiefs movie. Set your alarms. Hey, Vicky Iacobo, how are you? Good morning. Good to see you on. Hope you had a fantastic Thanksgiving. I put a big heart. I miss you, Vicky. Hope all is well. And, yeah, hope you had 2 years now. This is I've been here 2 years. This is my third Thanksgiving here. If that makes sense. Crazy. 3 Thanksgivings in Huntsville so far. It's been a while. I haven't been back up in Rhode Island and Connecticut. I went back 1 time so far. It wasn't for a good reason. Darlene says, I'm going to spend the day organizing the garage and the storage room full of boxes before last trip for the rest of the next weekend. I feel like I'm almost officially living here. Yeah, you've done a good job of transferring everything over. And, yeah, we'll talk more on the phone down the road. But hopefully some good news coming your way soon. And you're ready to go. That's for sure. You are in the house. The Huntsville house, that is. It's good stuff. Oh, and I have new wine for you to try. Chardonnay and then a whiskey. What? Darlene, what did you say? A new wine for you to try? Chardonnay aged in a whiskey barrel? Ugh, you had me at all that. I have to tell you, Darlene. So Darlene and I are really good friends, just so everybody knows. I don't just like get wine from everybody. But Darlene and I are very close. And I know her husband, Rick. And yeah. Darlene gave me a couple bottles of wine, as did Vacation Valerie once too. It's like a big wino. But the 3 wines that you gave me the last time we got to talk about it, and you passed them along to me, were unbelievably awesome. Like, they were really, really good. And so that sounds good to me. and of course, twist my arm, I will definitely try it. And I appreciate you thinking of me. It's very nice of you. Oh, Vicky, I miss you too. Big time. Last 2 years, flying by. Wow. Crazy. Vacation Value says, yeah, we paid the refs good for that. You didn't pay the refs. Every team gets breaks here and there. I mean, I see all these posts about the Chiefs and the refs and everything else. Everyone just doesn't want to see them win, you know. But I think, I mean, there's times when I've watched the Titans game and I'll be like, did they just call that for us? Oh my gosh. This year hasn't been like that. I feel like every call's gone against us this year. But I remember the year that we went to the AFC Championship game and played the Chiefs, and we were actually winning after the first quarter until Patrick Mahomes took them to the promised land after that game. That was, the Titans, you know, had a lot of breaks that year going into the season. And I think NFL teams need some of those breaks every once in a while. They need a ball to tip a weird way, or they need a ref to maybe miss a call, or maybe see something that's not there. Or, you know, you can only do so much in the field to win a game, but sometimes you need the ball to bounce your own way, you know? And if you can make those bounces more favorable for you, then you end up having a good year. That's the way it works. But I don't think anybody's paying off the refs. I think that, you know, good teams get good results, even if they're dealt a rough hand during a game or something like that sometimes. They can overcome a bad call, whereas like a team that's not good, like the Titans, they get a holding call on first down and they're behind the chains and it's 1st and 20. It's very hard for the Titans to get that first down on that possession. It's hard for them to get 20 yards on a first down. Of course, the way Will Levis has been chucking the ball lately, it hasn't been that bad, but we'll see how it plays out this Sunday. They could beat the Commanders and get back to 4-8. I know it's so crazy, but I know it's crazy. I know. But they play 4 divisional games in their last 6, and they play against some teams that do not have good records. Neither do the Titans, don't get me wrong. But if they were to run the table and go 9-8, they could literally win the division because they would have beaten the Texans twice. And the Texans still have to play a couple monster teams. So you know they're going to probably get a loss or two along the way. If the Texans fall to get 8 losses and the Titans were to win out the season and the Colts don't get more than 9 wins, the Titans win the tiebreaker and they would win the division. I tell you, we mapped this all out, Patrick and I. We see the light there in the tunnel. And there's been Titans teams that have done this before. I don't know what year it was, but I think it was 2004. They started off like 0-6 with Vince Young, and they made an incredible run at the end of the year. And they literally, in the last game of the year, needed like 9 things to happen for them to make the playoffs, and all 9 did, except that they fell short. They lost by a field goal in the last game, and they finished the year at 8-8 or 7-9 and just missed the playoffs. But all right, enough football talk. I gotta go. I am literally doing nothing but putting up a Christmas tree today and watching college football. I'll probably have a little cigar time in the back, and I'm very excited that this weekend is, I don't know. I'm just excited not to have to do a lot of stuff on Saturday and Sunday. It's good times. Vacation Value says, definitely struggling, although, hey, if you're 11-1 or 10-1 as a football team after 11 weeks and you think that's struggling, think about how good your team is. I mean, that's like most teams would just be like so stoked to be 10-1. We have 3 wins as the Titans all year, so it's all good. All right, I'm going to go. Chelsea's in tonight. She'll have the very latest in the forecast for you. I will be back tomorrow, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at 5 a.m., and I will have the latest in the forecast tomorrow, keeping an eye out on the rainfall, watching the temperatures, keeping an eye out for maybe next weekend if there's something that's brewing or if it's not brewing, and we'll keep you updated on that. For now, have a fantastic Saturday. Enjoy the cooler temperatures if you're into that, but enjoy the sunshine too, and have a great day.